What's going on, everybody? You see a Jaguar back with GenJag.com, and much like what's going on, everybody? You see a Jaguar back with GenJag.com, and unfortunately, we lost a very good nickel cornerback for the Jaguars, as Aaron Colvin has accepted a 4-year, $34 million deal with the Houston Texans. And to fill that void, the Jaguars decided to sign DJ Hayden to a 3-year, $19 million deal. So let's go ahead and discuss. Now, when General Manager Dave Caldwell was asked about the Aaron Colvin situation, he basically said that it was a really tough decision for Aaron Colvin. Now, Aaron Colvin is a guy who really liked being a Jaguar. He really enjoyed just the winning success that we had last season, and he played really well in that nickel cornerback role. However, over at the Houston Texans, he is going to be getting a little bit more money, but also he has a chance to be the best cornerback on their team. I mean, as long as AJ Bouye and Jalen Ramsey are on the Jaguars and Aaron Colvin's on them at the same time, he will always be the third best cornerback. You know, it's not every team has two all-pro, Pro Bowler kind of cornerbacks like the Jaguars do in Jalen Ramsey and AJ Bouye. So it's just a lot better of an opportunity for him to go out to the Texans and potentially be a cornerback one, just because, you know, these players want to put themselves in the best situations for have the best career possible. And, you know, as long as, like I said, as long as AJ Bouye and Jalen Ramsey on the team, he's going to be an afterthought on this team. I mean, just like when a defensive starters comes up on the CBS Sports, when you're watching CBS on Sundays, it'll show the starting players: 4 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, and 4 defensive backs, and he's obviously left out of there. So, Aaron Colvin, he was a really good player, and DJ Hayden, he's not really going to be able to replace his production. Aaron Colvin was a really good guy in the slot. He was only one of 2 cornerbacks to not give up any touchdowns last season. He was a really good tackler and really good blitzer as well. So he will definitely be missed, but it'll be interesting to see how he does on the Houston Texans, because he is going to have an expanded role. On the Jaguars, I believe he played 65% of the snaps. So when we tried him out at the outside spot, he wasn't really nearly as good as he was on the inside. So I expect Aaron Colvin to do pretty well, but, you know, Aaron Colvin just prices out, and obviously he wants to go for a better opportunity for himself. Now, to talk a little bit about his replacement, DJ Hayden, he signed a 3-year, $19 million deal with the Jaguars, and he was a former first-round pick in the 2013 NFL Draft. He was picked 12th overall by the Oakland Raiders, so he's obviously was a big prospect coming out of college, but unfortunately his whole season's kind of been filled with injuries. I mean, he had a groin injury his rookie year. He got placed on the injured reserve early on in another season, and he was pretty much a bust for the Oakland Raiders. Now, he signed a 1-year deal with the Detroit Lions, and over there he was actually able to stay healthy for all 16 games. Now, he is going to have some big shoes to fill, and you know what I mean, he's going to be out there and be targeted a lot, because obviously we have 2 all-pro cornerbacks, so they're going to try to pick on him. And I definitely see this as a position that we could definitely be looking to draft in the early rounds of the upcoming draft, just because the Jaguars have filled a lot of holes. Like, they've pretty much filled the tight end gap. They signed a premier offensive guard. Obviously, they have a plethora of wide receivers, so we are really in a position to potentially take the best available player. And, you know, last year, if a guy like Fournette was gone, one person on the board was Marcus Lattimore for them. So, you know, could you imagine if that was our cornerback core right now? So if that player with that value really fits right there, we could definitely wind up getting a cornerback. Now, it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Obviously, he's going to a division rival in the Houston Texans, so we are going to be able to keep a close eye on him, unlike Allen Robinson all the way up north in the AFC North in Chicago. So Aaron Colvin is now our rival. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. Please like it if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.